Hi, everyone. I'm going to share a little bit of clarification on the headlines project because I had some questions in the class today, so I want to make sure that everybody's really clear. So let's take a look at the outline that I've presented, and I'll talk you through it. So week 3, the instructions on the headlines to the play project, everything is in the modules for this week, week 3. Number 1, first you're going to find your headline and post a pitch in the group discussion, week 3. Find and pitch your headline in modules under week 3. Next, go from the headlines to the page, small group discussion, to find your small group. Once, this is very important, once in your small group, select the People tab to show you the names of your fellow group participants. Then you're going to meet with your group. So you're going to have to set up and meet with your group. You can do a group Google Doc, you can do an email, you can do a share, you can do a Zoom, and follow the directions given one selection. You're in a discussion, so you can just discuss between you right there on the page. Vote for one headline, one of the headlines from your 4-person group. Or if everyone doesn't show up, it's a 3-person group. So one idea is to vote for the headline. The headlines with the most votes wins, and that's the one you're going to use for your group work. I want you to work quickly, and I want you to work against a deadline. That's the way that theater actually works. So you can choose how you're going to collaborate. Which things need a collaborative voice or a collective voice? Is it the plot? You know, probably. So you have a headline, you're already thinking about, this is the headline, you have the source material. How would this unfold in a play? Well, this is who does what to whom. Well, how many characters are we going to have? Let's have maybe 3 main characters, and we'll have a group behind that. We'll have the crowd, those people representing the town or the city, and maybe we'll have 3 or 4 main characters. And you're going to set up a time frame for how long the story is going to take to unfold, how many days, does it take place over weeks or months or years? Does it all take place in one day or a very short time period, a 2-hour time period? And then you can divide up the rest of the work. Collaborate on the finished product and decide how you're going to do that. Set a deadline so that people submit at a certain time to the discussion so that you have all of your ideas working together. Decide a format that you're going to save it in, which can't be altered, so that maybe it's a PDF. You start, here's my headline, here's the group, and follow the rubric that is in the assignment. Each of the things needs to be identified. The playwright's tools, what is the plot, what are the characters? Oh, my brain is leaving me right now. So I'll have to look at that just a second. And then you want to also put in the spectacle, the visual and oral sound. What is the overarching theme or the action of the piece? In other words, what is that all of the plot points to? And what is the genre that you're going to use? Is it a comedy? Is it a tragedy? Is the thing that you're going to say better told in a melodrama, better told in a tragicomedy? So think about those genres that we learned last week, and you're going to select one of those following that rubric. Get your presentation together. You can see how the points break down there. Is it appropriate to the assignment of creating from a headlines to the page project? And then what is the voice? Oh, that's what it is. It's the playwright's character, plot, and language. So what is the voice you're going to use? You can just use text. You can use capitals. You can scream. You can do video. And then what you're going to do is create a PowerPoint or a PDF so that you submit, each student will submit the saved PDF, name it group 1 so that I know what group you're in. And then you'll submit, every single person will submit in Moodle your module group 1, assignment 1, week 3, headlines to the page. So that's where the submission will take place. I will be able to follow your discussions as a group, so I'll know who is participating, and I will see the headline pitch because everyone will be on the same class group discussion for that. So I hope this clears it up, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions. You have just this week to work on it, and that's a deadline. And then on Monday, we have our midterm. So I'm going to set together a study group for that. And I put out 11 o'clock on Wednesday. And I will record the study group so that you can have access to all of the questions that are asked. Bye now.